I was thinking about you guys yesterday. Johnny Cash, like he'll say that a lot. I was thinking about you guys yesterday. June and I would like to do a number, or he'll go. Whenever they talk about Ring of Fire, he'll go. That song was written for me by my wife, June Carter Cash. He'll say June Carter Cash. He says it. He says June Carter Cash. Give her her own identity. But anyway, I was thinking about this. I was thinking about you guys yesterday. I was thinking about this the other day. So, I'm stuck here, okay, because I'm trying to get to see my son, but whatever. I don't want to be up there, and so I'm down here, which is a really great place, like this area in Hendersonville. Is great for me because of Camp Highlander and everything. And so I'm in this great hotel that doesn't charge me much to stay here a week, but they've ruined that. So now I'm going to have to leave. And, so I need some dough. So I think about, whatever. My mom has stolen all of my money. So anyway, trying to get money from this lunatic. And I'll tell you a funny story. Okay, this is why it's so frustrating for me. Okay, here just an example. Okay, at my wedding. Okay, my mother. She had taken where she usually keeps her $1 bills in her wallet, and she put there instead these $100 bills. And she's like, and that way I've got access to these $100 bills. I don't know what her thinking was. Keep in mind she's old. Like the La Brea tar pits old. Okay, so you don't want to change your pattern of doing things and your normal routine when you're that old. But she puts her hundreds where her ones are, and so she goes to tip the taxi cab driver. And she just went right for where her ones used to be. And she gave the guy $400, and he didn't say shit. He screwed her over. And so it just so happened that night that down at playing blackjack, she who must not be named and me were down there playing blackjack, and I had won over $400 in blackjack. So I went to the front desk there at the Bellagio, and I said, look, here's $400. Leave it for, Helen Ferguson, but just tell her that the Taxi Federation gave it back to her. They located the driver, and they returned her money. They're sorry for the inconvenience. So whatever. So, because, if I had given her $400, it still would have ruined her trip, okay? But if she had gotten the money back from the taxi cab company, then everything would have been okay, And so, and everything was okay. So anyway, they were at dinner the other night, the next night we're at dinner, okay? And I'm like, so Mom, did you, I bet you were on the horn there, talking to some people about getting your, getting any money. And she's like, you're getting your money back. And she's like, well, that's where the Taxi Federation comes in, you see. And I've been on, and you're going... And you're like at dinner and you're like, oh, this is good bread with the good butter on it. And meanwhile, in your head, you're thinking, Jumping Paul Bunyan and Babe the Blue Ox. Dad was right. If there's, what did Dad say? He said, if you ever have a burst of incompetence, you know what side of the family it came from. You're like, it's so awful. Well, that's where the Taxi Federation comes in. Anyway, so whatever. But it's frustrating for me because that's who's got my money, and so now I don't know where I'm gonna live. But anyway, for all you teenage tunesmiths out there, here's a number for you. It's if you can see the chords here, I want to show you guys that. This is a lesson on how you can. Somebody's calling me, but don't worry about that. This is a lesson on how you can stay on a chord, okay? To write a song. If you're writing a song, Like if you listen to those, those Christmas CDs, Bing Crosby, CDs. Well, this one was written by some teenage tunesmiths. So all you teenage tunesmiths out there that are writing your own songs, you don't need to change chord. You might have an inclination to change chords every time you say something like if you say, it was a cold day. It was a cold day in the Windy City when my heart broke down in the left-bound lane. You might say something like cold day in the Windy City when my heart broke down in the left-hand lane. Or the southbound. This is better. Cold day in the Windy City when my heart broke down in the southbound lane. Okay, but you don't need to do that. You could just stay on G the whole time. And go cold. What did I say? It was a cold day in the Windy City when my heart broke down in the left-bound lane. My heart broke down in the southbound lane. Okay, so this is a song that does that, because you might want to move to A minor or to a D or something, so just here's a song that kind of does that type of thing where you're staying on the same chord. I got 16 days, one for every night you've gone away, one for every night you should have stayed. You should have wore your wedding ring. I got 16 days, 15 of those are nights. I can't sleep when the bedsheet fights. It's way back to your side. But your ghost has got me running, ghost has got me running, your ghost has got me running, your ghost has got me running away from you, away from you, away. I got 16 days, bottle and a rosary. God, I wish that you were close to me. I guess you owe me an apology. I got 16 days, 15 of those are nights. I can't sleep when the bedsheet fights. It's way back to your side. But your ghost has got me running, ghost has got me running, your ghost has got me running, your ghost has got me running away from you, away from you, away. Old tin cups and little paper dolls, all wrapped up in ribbon bows and hearts. Got 16 days. Just another fool got 16 days. Rock on, rock and rollers!